Hello and welcome to another video. Started out Sunday recovery with DD. I have my Fentimans here. Monday session. No contact powers. Hit 103. This is 106. I think I got just under. And then 110, definitely done. Definitely under. But again, this is still technically my 1RM, no contact, so very happy with that. And then I did no contact power cluster. Didn't go for as heavy weight, went for way more volume at higher weights this week. So at this point, my ankle and my shoulder still okay, to be honest. They weren't horrendous. Wasn't really affecting me in training, it was more day to day. Oh, this is RDL pulls. No one really needs to see this or cares about this, but it's in. So it's a bit of a short video this week. Not a lot of training happened, or not a lot of interesting training. Pretty much the exact same amount of training happened, but in fact, definitely the exact same amount of training happened. Just it was not interesting. So yeah, having a little bit of ankle issue. Saw my osteo, Mark, on Wednesday, and it's basically got way better since then. And I've even done sprints and jumps on it absolutely fine. So, and then he basically fixed the shoulder with one massage, which was unbelievable. My infraspinatus, he touched it with his little finger, and I swear to you, I was nearly crying. It was that bad. He was literally just touching it with his little finger, and I was nearly crying my eyes out. It was that painful. Went to Ronin on Tuesday, block powers, 105 for an easy triple there. Block no foot powers, I should say. Went with Tash and Emma, which was nice. This is 108. Moving under these pretty quick, actually. Got some good aggression, good intensity there. This is a 1 kilo PB. He let me do a 1 kilo PB. Obviously, I could have done more, 111. Similarly, no foot power cleans. 120 for 3. Ended up on 130. This is my 130. This is my 1RM. No foot power clean from the blocks. It's obviously not something I've done in a little while, and also not something I've maxed out on. So a big PB, but not really a PB. But this one felt like I was falling forward loads, but I didn't. This is a Diablo flow I did. It took me ages to do. But yeah, after that treatment session on Wednesday, I didn't train that day really. Nothing worth filming. And then didn't train on the next couple of days. Just did mobility work for the shoulder and basically just did treatment stuff or rehab stuff. And then started questioning what my training should look like from now on, based on conversations with my coach. Maybe I'll talk about that at the end. Him talking about me on the Weightlifting House podcast also fueled this, which I will show you in a minute. I think that's the next clip.
It's like one of the main. I think he's been on the People's Lifts a few times. Benedict Bilson, Mr. Big Friday.
Just snatched 140.
Yeah, so like
he was at Coach's Zone as well.
Well, he was stuck on 128 on a snatch for ages, and then like we'd always talked about maybe working with each other, and then his old coach who used to do all of the stuff, Hazel, said you need to go work with Chris, and kept pushing him go.
I remember because during lockdown he suddenly, and probably because the gym closed, I noticed he was doing way more stuff that I would say is what you do. He was doing jumps, he was doing hurdles, he was becoming more explosive.
He was a triple jumper. And then his old coach Hazel, who still does a lot.
He's explosive. I was really impressed with him.
But he's also very smooth. But Hazel used to do all this gymnastics and general prep stuff, and she just said, "This is as far as I can take you strength wise. Go work with Chris." And it took him like a year of her going, "No, go work with him." And I'm thinking, it's not even been a year, and he's gone 128 to 140. He now basically power snatches pretty much what he used to snatch, and his clean and jerk's gone up by 5-10 kilos as well. All his his front squat's gone from like 190 for 1 to 200 for 2. And it's like if someone's advanced already and they know how to move, but they just don't quite know how to get to the next level. I know what that feels like, and I know how to program for it because I can see. I know exactly what that feels like, and I know where you are, so I can progress it. Whereas,
so that was obviously very nice. Obviously that wasn't needed, but it was very nice for him to bring me up and talk about me like that. So that's pretty cool. He got some of the numbers a little bit wrong, but I was very interested to see how much Seb knew about my training. He doesn't like, or I don't even think he follows me, but he doesn't like any of the stuff. So I don't know if maybe he just sees it and doesn't like it, but he knew a lot about what I was doing in first lockdown. So this was 130 reverse behind the neck push jerk 10 kilo PB, rebound jerk 10 kilo PB from behind the neck, and a 10 kilo overhead squat PB, and then 1 foot 140 behind the neck push jerk for another 10 kilo, 20 kilo PB on the day. And then this was a last set of 5 on the bench, so 5x5, close grip at 105. This is a 12.5 kilo 5x5 PB. Very happy with that. It goes up. So yeah, as my bench has gone up, my snatch has gone up. They've kind of gone linearly in hand, so 1RMs always being within about 2 kilos of each other. They're currently the exact same. So, but yeah, this is obviously an old picture of Pop. But I will talk to you about what the plan is. So, Chris brought up to me a couple of days after I competed a couple of weeks ago. He wanted me to do a program based a lot more on strength, a lot more on power, basically. Obviously, I've run power programs in the past with the triphasic program and my first lockdown program. He wants me to do less weightlifting, less Olympic weightlifting, focus more on strength and power. I think he said the reasons were he felt like my technique was good enough to hold up on 2 sessions a week and still be optimal. Basically, minimal effective dose, basically, doing the least amount possible. However, yeah, so I agree with that. Also, in the past, I have historically responded very, very well to power style programs, so lots of jumps, lots of throws, lots of sprints. I get really not injured, which is nice. I don't know if this is because it's my base. My training base started as, obviously triple jump and 100 meters. But I respond really well to it. I get really powerful. I get powerful really quickly as well. I adapt quite quickly. But also I think we're going to be doing a lot of single leg stuff in it. Basically what we're going to be doing is training like a sprinter. Or maybe train like a shot putter, because we're doing a lot more weightlifting. So, but yeah, the plan is, he's shown me the layout of the week. It's going to be a speed day on the Monday, which will be really weird, not lifting on a Monday, but I'm actually quite excited. Speed day on a Monday, and then strength day, then powers, then complexes on Friday, plus my jerk session extra, and then a strength power day on Saturday. So really excited. It's going to be a lot less a lot less squats, I believe. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. A lot more pulls. But I think I'm just going to be one of those freaks, basically. I think he wanted the plan to be basically just be one of those gym freaks. Jumps an incredible amount, does loads of pulls, like an athlete. Like every track and field athlete who's a high level ever. An absolute freak in the gym. So that's the goal. The focus is absolutely still on weightlifting, and will always be weightlifting. But another big reason was there's not any major comps coming up that I'm going to be doing, so that helps. We've got a lot of time before anything happens, so it's not like I'm peaking for anything. And because we talked about it, because I'll be training, I'll still actually be doing the movements. It's basically going to be my first lockdown. The first lockdown training where I got really flexible, really powerful, really quick, and suspiciously strong, because I did loads of single leg stuff and actually pushed it, but with a bit of barbell stuff. So I'm excited, to be honest. I'm excited to mix it up. I'm excited to get back to my roots. It's always been the thing that throughout all my training history I've always come back to, and always will do, because it was my first love, my first passion in terms of training. But yeah, there's no major competitions coming up, so what I'll be doing is I'll be testing vertical jump, because I actually don't know my max vertical jump. Obviously I have my max broad jump and 5 broad jump. I'll be testing my RSI, my reactive strength index, and hopefully that will go up pretty quickly. That will help lifting a lot. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to do some slightly different stuff. Possibly be more powerful, which will be nice. Might challenge Elvis on the jumps. And what was I going to say? There was one more thing I was going to say. It will come to me. Because I'll be doing a lot less weightlifting as well. I'll be doing... I was going to say, because I'll still be doing some weightlifting, well, quite a bit, still at least 3 sessions a week, 2 days with an extra jerk day. When a competition comes up, I think 6 to 8 weeks out, I'll just kind of switch my focus more to weightlifting, and I think I'll be fine, to be honest. I think it's a good plan. If you don't think it's a good plan, or you do, hit me up in the comments, or keep it to yourself. Just as fun. Bubs.